Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for clicking on this video and hanging out with me in my shop. What I've got today is just a little video where I'm just going to be talking and discussing the different tool brands I have, what I'm going to do with them, why I have them, what their purpose is, sort of things like that. I don't know if it'll be interesting, probably a lot of blabbering, but I hope that you'll enjoy it. And hope you at least find it a little bit interesting. So let's get right into it. So here I've got the Warrior 12 volt cordless drill. I recently did a video comparing it to my Milwaukee 12 volt drill as well. And I was really impressed with it. This thing, I paid like $25 for the drill and the light. And it was really impressive for that price, especially considering I got the light too. The Milwaukee, I was saying, is 120 bucks. A lot of people thought that was pretty crazy. And that's true. Nobody should ever spend 120 bucks on that drill. I got it in a kit, but we'll get to that when I get there. Basically, I bought this drill for two reasons. Number one, because I'm at a point where I can purchase tools to put out content on and justify the expense a little bit, especially with these Warrior tools, like the really cheap stuff from Harbor Freight. The second reason why is because we needed a decent cordless drill in the house. The shop is not connected to my home. I can't just walk in the garage and grab the regular drill. So I wanted something to keep in the house that was really simple and could just do some basic tasks. And I can't tell you how handy it's coming for that reason. The other thing is that when they come out with more 12 volt tools, I'm going to be interested in picking them up so I can check them out and do videos on them, create content with them for you guys. So we got the Bauer. It's like a 4 volt little cordless screwdriver. Basically the same reason for the Warrior. I've never really created any content with it. It was mostly just something to have in the house to assemble things, put things together with really quick and easy, and not have to come out to the shop to pick stuff up. More than anything, I just wanted to check it out when it came out, and it's been a pretty cool little handy tool to keep around, but I'm happy to have the actual drill. It's way handier in the house to use. So next we have the Pull-A-Tuo. I never figure out how to say this company's name. 12 volt reciprocating saw. Now, I actually did like this thing. It was pretty impressive, but I thought that I was going to have a little bit more choice or selection in the tools that I was going to be getting from this company. Like, I was really interested in the 12 volt electric ratchet to compare it to my Milwaukee. And then I was also interested in the like polisher sander, because I don't have one of those either. I'd like to get one in my Milwaukee lineup. Just a few tools that I didn't have that they offered here, or tools that I could compare to other brands, was really what I was wanting, but they were kind of like trying to direct me into certain tools that they're trying to push at the time. They also were just taking a long time to kind of work with financially, and so I kind of just got tired working with them. I'm probably not going to take any more tools from them, even though this was like a decent tool, and I don't think that there's anything wrong with it. I was impressed with it in a lot of ways. I would never personally purchase the battery platform myself, because I don't know if this brand, and it had a decent warranty too, but I don't know if this brand is going to be there in 3 years. They could just dry up, disappear, and I've got no more support for the battery platform. And so that's something that's kind of come to my attention where I'm like, it was a decent tool, you know, and that's what I said in my review. I don't know if I said it, but I'm probably just going to sell this thing on my local Facebook marketplace and try and get a couple bucks out of it. Basically, the same thing goes for the 20 volt. I'm in this 20 volt line from Pull-A-Tuo, whatever. Again, I thought this was a decent tool. So anyway, same thing here. I'm probably just going to put it on my local Facebook page, my local Facebook marketplace. So we're up to 4 cordless tool platforms. I'm going to get rid of 2 of them for sure. All right, you might be thinking, hey man, you already showed us that. Well, it's actually the 18 volt version of the Warrior drill. So they're actually going to be expanding this tool line. Harbor Freight is coming out with a cordless Sawzall, hopefully a few other things. You know, 5 or 6 real basic tools that would be decent in this line, I'd look forward to. Basically, I don't think I've ever had this in any videos, but basically I picked this up purely to create content for and push it out to you guys. For people looking for decent value priced options, much like the Pull-A-Tuo stuff, but that's probably going to be around a lot longer than the Pull-A-Tuo stuff. More than anything, I'm just interested in this cordless tool line as a tool reviewer. I don't necessarily have any uses for it. It's here in my shop for nothing more than purely to make content on. Alright, not sure why I chose the biggest, heaviest Bauer tool I own to do this with, but whatever. This is the 1/2 inch impact. So everybody knows it's like what I'm probably best known for is this Bauer brand. I'm in the Bauer brand, very happy with it. And this is my main thing. This is like the workhorse here in my shop. So probably the most complicated and, you know, just in general, dumb decision making tool brand that I've got is the Milwaukee M12 12 volt cordless tool line. So this is the Milwaukee Fuel die grinder that I've got here. Fast forward, the next thing that I got myself into was the electric ratchet, and that is by far one of my most favorite tools, cordless tools I've ever bought. Makes jobs a lot faster when I'm doing mechanic work. And as a lot of people know, I broke that ratchet and I was just gonna get entirely out of the M12 line. I sold everything, I got rid of all of it, and I was gonna get out of it. Because I thought that I was gonna go into either the AC Delco 12 volt line, the Earthquake from Harbor Freight 12 volt line, I considered the Hercules. I just thought I was gonna move into something else, and I thought I'm only gonna need the electric ratchet. That's really the only thing I'm concerned about. And I did a lot of researching and looking. I ended up deciding that the best option for me was to go back and get that base level electric ratchet from Milwaukee. So I ended up picking up that for a really good deal on one of Home Depot's special buys. And I've been happy with it using my new one here. And then I kind of got to the point where I was like, well, you know what? I could really use a die grinder. I was like, I need it for a lot of my welding that I do to get into some tight spaces, to grind out some places where I can't get a regular angle grinder. And then I could really use it in a lot of ways for my small engine stuff as well. So that's when I decided that I was gonna pick up the die grinder as well. Now, originally I was just looking at picking up the angle die grinder and the straight die grinder that was being sold for like 300 bucks in a special buy from Home Depot. And then I kind of thought, well, I'll probably really use the straight grinder the most. And so I decided to just pick this up. And then I was like, well, I probably could use a few more batteries as well. And I also wanted to pick up the little rotary tool, basically the Dremel, the cordless Dremel that Milwaukee has. So I was kind of looking around and I found a special buy where I could basically spend like 50 bucks more and get an impact, a drill, and 2 batteries and an extra charger for an extra like 100 bucks than that rotary. No, it was like 50 bucks. I don't remember how much it was, but it wasn't that much more. I was kind of like, this is a no-brainer, because I go buy the 2 batteries and I've already spent that much money. I was basically getting the impact driver and the drill for free. And so that's why I'm like really back into the M12 line. So basically the reason I want the M12 line is for tools that Bauer's probably never gonna offer. I guess if they do offer it, it's not going to be for a while, and I wouldn't mind having the higher quality version because these M12 tools in a lot of ways are a lot more affordable than the M18 tools. So yeah, basically I just wanted some high quality tools that I could use with my small engine stuff. That's mainly what I use. I've been getting some word of mouth work for my small engine repair stuff, and then I've been doing a lot of fix and flip. I'm like neck deep in mowers right now to fix and flip. I picked up a whole pile of mowers for free that some of them are just gonna end up going to the scrapyard, but I'm probably gonna be able to sell about $300 worth of that out at the end of it all. And like I said, I got those for free. And so my small engine stuff is really kind of becoming a real solid side hustle for me. And I just wanted a little bit higher quality tools to use for my small engine equipment. And not that Bauer couldn't do any of this stuff just fine, but Bauer doesn't offer a cordless die grinder or the right angle die grinder or a cordless rotary tool or a cordless ratchet or any of these other tools. So really just the drill and the 1/4 inch impact were almost just like freebies practically. When I was getting some extra batteries. So I am going to continue to move into this M12 line some more. Like I said, I like Milwaukee. If I was still a professional working full-time in some kind of trade, I'd probably still have the M18 tools. It's just the fact that most of my Bauer tools don't get used once a month. Some of them get used weekly, but a lot of them get used once a month or even less. And so the much lower cost of expanding that line and buying batteries for it and maintaining the line and everything is just way cheaper. But I'm a Milwaukee guy just as much as I'm a Bauer guy. I like it all. Yeah, so, you know, I made some regrettable decisions with my M12 tools. I don't really regret getting rid of my M18 tools, but the M12s, yeah, you know, I made a mistake selling them. And, but that's all right. You live and you learn, right? So, you know, now I've got the M12 tools. So what am I up to? I'm up to the Warrior 12 volt, the Warrior 18 volt. You know, I don't know if I should really count the little Bauer 4 volt. Then the Polytal 12, the Polytal 20, Bauer, and then Milwaukee M18. So I think that's 7 brands. It's 6 brands, not including the Bauer 4-volt. But I threw that one in more just for fun than anything else. But yeah, guys, basically that's what I've got. That's why I've got it. And hopefully this video wasn't too rambly and disinteresting to you. If you're not subscribed, go down and click subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And I hope to see you in my next video.